Hi everyone, my name is Taylor Shutt and I'm with the Haley Realty team, and today I'm at 296 South Main Street, Russellville, Kentucky. Back in the summer of 2021, we had this home for sale and it gained national attention, but rightfully so. The home is full of rich history, and I think everyone, including myself, was just a little curious about what would happen to the house once it's sold. Well, today I'm excited to share that the new owners have welcomed us back in, and they're going to give us the grand tour of their beautiful home and bed and breakfast. Let's check it out.
Thank y'all for coming. What a blessing. I'm Wayne Seelys, and I just can't wait to get the party going. Oh, the Russellville party.
Hi, my name's Tamala and Wayne. We come from Clarksville, Tennessee. We moved here from a small farm. We saw this house for sale online, and I had always dreamed of a bed and breakfast, and Wayne is a huge history buff, so the Jesse James story behind this house and all the other history that this house has evolved from really captured his attention, and it has become the perfect place for us to mesh our ideas together. We were driving down the road, and we had talked about maybe selling the farm because he has a trucking company and he was out on the road a lot, and I just couldn't handle it by myself. So we talked about selling it, and I was riding and scanning my phone like people do. And I came up on this house, and so I started reading about it. Once I read the Jesse James story, I said, "Oh my gosh, Wayne, you're not going to believe this."
I was hooked.
So I read it to him, and he was like, "Let me see it." So he was driving, so I was holding the phone trying to show him, and yeah, that was what started it. And Mr. Clark, the man we purchased it from, he was incredible. He helped us, through the process, and it's a dream come true.
We wouldn't have had it without Mr. Joe Grant helping us to get it. He has been a blessing, and you don't know, Russellville won't never be able to pay him back for all he's done for this city, and I love him and I thank him.
Well, half of the house is where the original bank was located, and that's what we're in right now. The bank lobby, and then the room behind the bank lobby, it was the President, Nimrod Long, was his office. The two desks that we have in here are original to the house. They were the original teller's desks. So when the James Younger gang came in to rob it, they would have probably stood right in front of these desks and, did their asking for the money. And it's got the original vaults, two original vaults in the house, and they are beautiful. The other side of the house was the residential side. The bank president, Mr. Nimrod Long, he and his family lived there while he was the president of the bank. Other people have lived there over the years for different reasons. This house has had it's worn a number of different hats. It's been homes, it's been banks, it's been college libraries, public libraries, boarding houses, bed and breakfast, and I believe an antique shop was in part of it at one time. So this house adapts well to change.
A dance school too. Oh, it just goes on and on. It just goes on, stuff we probably don't even know about.
Oh, I'm sure. There's a legend, don't know if it's true, but there's a legend that there's gold hidden in the walls. So, who knows? The second floor is where the B&B comes in. Like I said, that's been a dream of mine. This house actually has 7 bedrooms. We rent out 4 at this time. We have one that's under construction on the main floor that will be done hopefully in the next couple of months. It will be more geared towards people that can't climb the stairs, people that might have some disabilities that prevent them from going up the stairs or whatever the case may be. We named the rooms upstairs, which I'm very proud of, because they're named after women in our families. One is called the Margaret Ann, because that's my mom, and the room is painted yellow, and that's her favorite rose, is the yellow rose. So that I tried to connect everything with a meaning. We have some named after our grandchildren, Mila Elizabeth and Kinsley Grace. Of course, they're very special to me. And we have 2 named after nieces, Laura Beth and Jessica Lynn. And they came in the house right after we first bought it and fell in love with those rooms and said, oh, we want those to be ours. So we named them. And the guests seemed to like them. The guests seemed to love their rooms. We've worked tirelessly to get every piece of furniture placed just right. When we couldn't find the furniture that we wanted, Wayne had it built. When we lived on our farm, we had mostly cedar furniture, big, chunky, wonderful cedar furniture because we lived in a log cabin. Well, of course, this house doesn't really mesh with log cabin furniture. So, but parts of it we wanted to incorporate because we love the Old West and we love history. So we wanted to mesh the Old West and the history of this house and that type of furniture with what I kind of wanted to do with it and do the Victorian type furniture, the more elegant furniture. So we went on a search. And my husband was raised around antiques. His grandmother was an antique dealer in Adams, Tennessee. And so he was raised around antiques and he has a really good eye. And he pretty much, all the new furniture, the new old furniture, the new antiques that we purchased, he picked out and he placed in this house exactly how he wanted it. And the other furniture, like our dining room furniture, we brought from the other house because we wanted to add just a touch of that Western flavor to it. I think we've managed.
There's always room for improvement, but we're trying. We're trying.
He's only moved it like 20 times, but I think he finally got it right. The kitchen. That's my room. I'm not always cooking. I might be baking. I might be just sitting at the counter looking at my phone or reading a book, whatever. I love the kitchen. It just makes me feel good.
We're in it. We're in it. I love it. The
bank lobby.
The bank. And just the history of Mr. Nimrod. Oh, there's so many stories that I hope we can keep getting better at telling.
I love to cook the breakfast for everybody. My favorite thing to cook is the fresh homemade blueberry pancakes and bacon, and then I usually have a bowl of fruit with fresh cream and orange juice, coffee. If somebody has a specific thing they do or don't want, you know, they can let me know and I will try to make that happen. I do other breakfasts as well, full Southern breakfast, biscuits, gravy, eggs, sausage, bacon, you know, whatever they want. My favorite part is the warmth that I get when I get to have guests and I get to make them feel at home. I don't want to intrude on their privacy in any way, but I do like treating them special with little things, just the little things that make people feel at home and feel special. That's what I like. That's my favorite thing about it. That's my dream, is to make people feel at home and feel special.
They come in as guests and friends and they leave family.
Right now I've got the Facebook page, Barr SS Heritage House B&B. I'm in the process of getting a professional website done. But right now you can call my phone, 270-598-2399, or we have an email, barrssheritage.bb@gmail.com. You can send me an email through there.
Or just cowboy up and do dropping.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll make you a cup of coffee.
Woo, doggy.
Well, I want to say that everybody in Russellville has really made us feel welcome
Family.
here. And I appreciate that. You know, you don't get that a lot of places. And that was one reason we knew this place was so special when we first moved here was, you know, neighbors come up and introduce themselves. If you need anything, let us know. And the sweetest neighbor that lives directly behind us, I was out hanging a wreath. Last Christmas, we weren't living here yet, but the house was ours and I was hanging a wreath. She comes by and brings me a cup of soup from the Flying Pig coffee shop. Just said I wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood. You know, the Hallmark movie. I got goosebumps. it's a great place to live. If anybody out there wants to raise their family in a nice area, Russellville, Kentucky. And if you need a bed and breakfast, RSS Heritage House B&B.
And y'all know I love y'all because I've been 25 years at my last farm, and before after I left Adams, Tennessee, and me and my daddy and grandma and Paul. But I've dealt with so many farmers up here buying and selling hay and straw and Clarksville and stuff grew so much. I hardly didn't know anybody unless I went to look for them. But I come up here at the restaurants and I just see farmers I dealt with and love, and we got history. Hey. I just love we're all partners in crime. Partners in crime up here. And I'm thankful to be a part of it.
Well, thank you to the Seelys for allowing us to come out today and view their beautiful home and tour their grand bed and breakfast. We wish them nothing but the best. And of course, if you have any questions about the bed and breakfast or how you can stay here, please contact them directly and they would be happy to help you. But that's all I have for you today. Again, thank you for joining us on the Community Spotlight video, and we wish you a very Merry Christmas, and we will catch you in the new year.